I'm here at the Magic Kingdom. I'm going to do a little something different today. Here's where you get like your lockers and wheelchairs and stuff. I've been here so much, like most of my videos are like, oh, rode this, ate here, saw this show. I'm just going to do a little walkthrough today. See how that goes. So you can see all the flowers have been covered and the reason why. So it's January 31st right now. And tomorrow is supposed to be like a high of 43. So today's supposed to be like mid upper 50s. So like I'm actually wearing like light jacket pullover. So it's gonna be cold. So the first thing directly to the right when you walk in is Town Square Theater. That's where you meet Mickey. He's not meeting yet. It is 8:45. So we're 15 minutes early. Tony's Town Square Restaurant, Italian food here. And then over here is the confectionery where you can get a bunch of sweet treats and things like that. If you go in the door to the right, there's like a popcorn thing in there where you can make your own popcorn with like different candies and stuff. It's a little side exit. Like when it gets busy at night when they're letting people out, they'll open that up so you're not stuck on Main Street. So this whole thing is a confectionery. I think what I'm going to do is like counterclockwise. So we'll go down this side of Main Street and go to the right. And then when we leave, we'll go to the, we'll stay on the right, but it'll be the left that we're looking at right now. So let's head down. So there's the confectionery. Right here's the Main Street Cinema, which is just shopping. Inside there. I think there's like Pandora jewelry and stuff in there too, if I remember correctly. And then this is just the same shops. Right there. Over here is Crystal Arts. And then down here, like they got the artists that cut out the silhouettes or do like characters and stuff like that. Down there's a dead end, but like there's little like Easter eggs like in the windows, and like there's some sounds down there where you get hear guys talking about like different things and stuff. So, but Crystal Arts is like tiaras and like little fancy shoes and all that. You can get etched picture frames and glasses. Pretty cool. So directly next to Crystal Arts is Starbucks. Of course you gotta have a Starbucks. And let's see how busy. It's actually not busy. There's Starbucks. Then you got Edie's ice cream car. So this is Plaza ice cream, where you can get like true like scoops. It's not soft serve. It's like real scoops of ice cream. So that's pretty nice. Not open yet, obviously. And I'm going to take a little detour off the main path here and show you Plaza Restaurant. Burgers and salads and chicken, and it's a sit down. So usually you have to have a, I mean you can usually walk up, but usually you need a reservation for that. Bunch of seating out here for different stuff. So right past Plaza Ice Cream and Plaza Restaurant, if you continue towards the castle, you'll end up in the main hub. And here's another thing for you. You see all these people lining up for these pictures. These are actually Disney photographers right here. And they'll take your pictures if you got the package. If you see them, stop. It's pretty cool. So here's the castle. And then there's the Mickey and Walt I think they call it partner statue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the right. So we got about 10 minutes to wait before they open it up. Early entry was about 20 minutes ago, so we'll end up staying here for a minute and go into Tomorrowland. So here's kind of the layout of the hub. You got Tomorrowland right directly to the right. If you go over that way, that'll take you to like Cosmic Rays, and it's kind of the way that you go to get to the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And then if you go through the castle or to the sides of it, that takes you directly into Fantasyland. And like you'll be right when you come out, you'll be staring at the carousel. Then directly this way, so straight across from me is going to be Liberty Square. And then to the left of that, like if I would have just taken a left instead of coming this way, that is like Frontierland, Adventureland. So, but I want to go clockwise, so we're going to go this way. So I'm going to show you a little trick here. I kind of want to do everything in order here. So this is the bridge to Tomorrowland. If you go back here, back to where I was, you can cut back through here and like head back towards like Plaza Restaurant. I'll show you a little shortcut here. So right there is the bridge for that. But if you come there, so there's Plaza Restaurant and Plaza Ice Cream. If you go over here to the Tomorrowland Terrace, you can take a little shortcut through here and not be stuck behind all those people on the bridge.
We're so glad you're here at the Magic Kingdom, where a day filled with daring adventures and dreams come true is waiting for each and every one of you. And now, let the magic begin!
So they just opened this up. It's 5 minutes early. It's just a lot more peaceful than running in a big, giant, massive crowd getting trampled. So I like these little shortcuts. I probably won't take a whole lot today, just because I want to show around and things like that. But I'll ride stuff. If I walk up on something and it's like a low wait time, I'll ride it. But sorry, I haven't used this camera for a while, so I'm messing up the little controls. But I don't know how much time we saved, if we saved any, but it's a lot more peaceful than this mess. So like I said, I'll ride something if I walk up on it and it's a short wait, but it's not my priority today. Alright, so here's Tomorrowland. And the first thing we have directly to the right is going to be the laugh floor, Mouse and Ink laugh floor. Very cute little show. There's actually like actors like acting like the characters and talking to the kids in the crowd and stuff. Very cute. Astro Orbiter directly in front of us. Lunching pads, a grab and go. Hot dogs, pretzels, things like that. And again, I'm going to stay to the right. You can see everybody cruising right here. Everybody's going to Tron. So that's the big rush for Tron. So right in front of us, directly across from where the People Mover is right there, is the Carousel of Progress. Great show. They're actually adding a Walt Disney animatronic in it, which should be cool. Usually back there they have like, I think it's usually Stitch that meets back there. Does a meet and greet. One of my favorites, People Mover. You can see passing right up there. Love People Mover. I will definitely do this on my way out. It's just nice and relaxing. Fun to look around. They got a little stage right here that they'll do shows, especially during like live events. Like you can see that sign right there says no shows today. Usually it's like after hour events or like Christmas parties, Halloween parties. They'll have little stage shows there. So right past the stage you got Joffrey's if you need your coffee pickup. And then another popular one back here is Space Mountain, which is directly in front of us. I'm gonna walk over this way so I get a better shot. It's a little booth right there called Astro Fizz. It sells like fizzy cokes and stuff like that. There's Space Mountain. I'm sure this would be a walk-on, like pretty much. Like, yeah, it says 5 minutes. I think it just opened. Yep, it's dead on 9 o'clock. So back this way is going to be Tron. So let's head back there. So this is the exit shop to Space Mountain. And, well, I guess ain't kind of Tron, I guess, a little bit. So here's Tron right in front of us. And you can see, I think they just opened the line, but it fills up quick. So again, there's Space Mountain right there. Here's Tron. I believe that's the first train of the day right there. So here's another one of those little shortcuts I was telling you about. You see this sign right here, says Storybook Circus. Oh, there's a little Energy Bites booth right here too. If you go down this way, it takes you down to a Storybook Circuit. I call it like Mickey's Toontown. But it's a really good shortcut, and like nobody ever uses it. But I'm not going to use it today. I'll show you where it pops out at Storybook Circus. And it's literally like a 2-minute walk. Very short. So let's head back this way. We're going to backtrack and head back to Tomorrowland. Alright, so you can see we're back in front of Space Mountain. So we came from that way from Tron. We're going to head this way back towards the Astro Orbiter. Oh look, it's Chippendale just out walking around. They got like a little antenna on their heads or something. I don't know what they got on there. Alright. So directly in front of us is where we walked in to Tomorrowland, and we're looking directly at Astro Orbiter. And then this right here, the little restaurant, little grab and go lunching pad. So if you go left instead of right, when you get towards the lunching pad, you'll see Merchant of Venus, which is just a like an ice cream shop almost, like a little snack shop inside there. And a little booth there, DVC booth. I'm going to try to stick mainly to the main pass. Like here's some of the things that you can get at Merchant of Venus. Star Trader's just a store. You know what? I'm not going to go in all the stores and all this stuff. Then you can smell this before you even get to it. It smells like gas. Tomorrowland Speedway, which you saw a little bit when we were walking back to Tron. Right there. So then right across from Tomorrowland Speedway is Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe, which I have memories of this when I was a kid. There was a guy inside, like now they got an animatronic little like alien monster singing, but there's a guy that had like this music machine, and he'd get in there and jam, which is pretty cool. So continuing my staying to the right thing, I'm just going to show you. Directly in front of us is the Bad Tea Party, which you know what that is. Spinny teacups. Directly over there is the Cheshire Cat Cafe, or I don't know if it's cafe or not. I don't know. So this is the second bridge that comes over here that everybody lined up at to get to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is right over here. Oh, I know what it is. Cheshire Cafe. It's not Cheshire Cat Cafe, just Cheshire Cafe. So let's go back this way. So if you walk right by the teacups, to the right of teacups from which I came, directly in front of you is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Very popular ride. But if you go to the right, this is that Storybook Circus Toontown area. So let's walk down this way. We'll do a quick walk through there. There's more of the Tomorrowland Speedway right there. I just want to show you something too, like all throughout here, like there's wagon wheel tracks and horseshoe tracks. It's very cool. I mean, they theme everything. Actually, there's some kind of cool ones up here I'll show you in a second. Little snack carts that look like circus carts. Alright, let's go into Storybook Circus. Mickey's Toontown is what I always call it. Big Top Souvenirs is what it is.
Stickers, please.
Dumbo. So here's where you go for Dumbo. Right here. We got two of them now, and like you can wait inside, and there's like a little play area for the kids to hang out if there's a wait. I'm sure there's no wait right now though. Alright, let's head down this way. Even the trash cans are themed. The Barnstormer, right next to Dumbo. Great Goofini. It's got these really cool banners. Okay, so let's talk about the train. So I didn't show the train the last time, or when I was on Main Street, when I went underneath it. I started afterwards. So the train is only running to two stations right now, here in Storybook Circus and Main Street. It's not running to Frontierland or Adventureland, whatever you want to call it right there, because they're doing the construction for Villains Land, so they had to shut part of that down. So I'll show you that when we get over there. Right here is what I was showing you, that exit. There's Tron. This is that shortcut to go from Tron to Storybook Circus. Super quick. Comes out right here. So, Barnstormer. So back here, this is actually a water, like a water thing. Like it's usually shooting water out in different spots, and kids that run through there and get wet and everything. So I'm sure they have it all shut down because it's cold. It's Florida cold, but it's going to be really cold tomorrow. So back here, you got a little kind of rest area. Oh look, Pluto's hanging out back here. Cute. That's awesome. So if you go up these stairs, right where Pluto is right there. Come up here, and there's like a little area that you can sit and relax and rest, and it's quiet. And they actually have chargers for your phone and outlets. So this is actually a great spot just to hang out and rest for a while. Because let's face it, Disney, especially Magic Kingdom, gets really crazy hectic. So right here is where the characters usually meet. So I don't know, there's walls up here. I think they might be doing a refurbishment. Usually there's like 4 characters that meet right inside here in the big top area here. So I guess that's why Pluto and Chip 'n Dale are out. I guess, I don't know. You know, I'm guessing. I think that it's probably still open. I think it just opens later or something. But anyway, that's where you meet a bunch of characters. So let's walk back down here. That's where Dumbo is. And then there's Barnstormer. We're gonna head out and go to our next little area here. So the other thing I was gonna show you is, if you see right here, there's like peanuts stuck in the concrete. There's some peanuts right there, right in front of Dumbo's ride. So looks like Dumbo dropped his peanuts. All right, so there's the walkway that we came past Mad Tea Party to come over here to Storybook Circus. Instead of turning into Storybook Circus, so we go straight. First thing we're going to run into right here is the Little Mermaid ride and Ariel's Grotto. We can do a meet and greet with Ariel. So she meets right back in there. And then the ride's right up here. So here's Ariel's Grotto right here. Cool little waterfall. Very neat. Over here is like a DVC booth. This HGOF cartography is DVC stuff. Right here is a little snack cart that nobody's ever had. Prince Eric's Village Market. Turkey legs, pretzels, drinks. Doesn't look like they're open yet. And then the Little Mermaid ride, Under the Sea. Right here. Usually a walk on. I mean, especially in the morning. Like right now, it's a 5-minute wait. Let's keep on moving. So right in front of us, right past Ariel's, is Gaston's Tavern, which has probably the best snack, little dessert snack here in the park, in my opinion. It's a creme brulee croissant that is absolutely amazing. And there's more seating, some bathrooms back there, but this place right here, if you get a chance, it's kind of off the beaten path a little bit. Run in there. They also got this cinnamon roll that's as big as your face. So if you don't want to try the creme brulee croissant, get the cinnamon roll. So this here is Beast Castle, and they do the Be Our Guest, the sit-down meal inside here. So I have personally never done it because I heard it's not very good. And there's so many other places to eat in Magic Kingdom that I'll get to here in a minute that are so much better, at least looking and price-wise, than this. So they ask a premium because they say it's basically a character kind of thing. But like, you don't even meet like any of the characters. You just see like the Beast walk through and stuff like that. So, and that's right next to Gaston's, where we were just at. So if we keep on walking, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I'm trying to stay on the main paths. This is having George's Mine Train. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit back to the Mad Tea Party, and I'll show you what I'm doing here, just so you know where I'm at. So you can obviously see the castle in front of us. All right, we're gonna go up here and we're gonna go to the left and go back towards the Mad Tea Party. All right, so we're back down here where Cosmic Rays and Tomorrowland Speedway is, where Mad Tea Party, where we went to the right, and that takes us down to Toontown or Storybook Circus. If you go to the left of Mad Tea Party, you see the Cheshire Cafe and the big bridge that everybody uses in the morning to line up to go to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Oh look, Alice in the Mad Hatter. Fun. So let's go up this way. Okay, again, so Mad Tea Party, that's where we went to go to Storybook Circus. And if you just go straight instead of turning that way, you come down this way for the entry queue for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is right here. And then directly across from that is the Winnie the Pooh ride. Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Very popular, but it's only a 20-minute wait. That's not bad at all. Like, it seems busy, but the ride times aren't bad at all. I think a lot of times people are like stuck in the big ride queues in the morning. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is an hour. We'll see when we get up there. There's the exit store for Winnie the Pooh 100 Acre Goods. Storybook treats like ice cream.
You ready to walk?
Right over that way. And Mine Train is, oh my God, 35 minutes. That's nothing for that. So just so you know where I'm at, this right here, there's Beast Castle. So I just came down this little path right here and went down that way. So let's go around over here real quick. It's a little walk-up restaurant for Friar's Nook. It's grab and go, little seatings here and there. And the carousel directly in front of us. I'm going to break my rule real quick and go to the left of the carousel because there's a couple things down here. So directly here on the left is a Princess Fairy Tale meet and greet, and they have let's see, doesn't say, oh here we go, Cinderella and a Disney princess. So they got like visiting special guest princesses. It's only a 10-minute wait for either of them. So here's the back side of the castle right here. So if you walk up through the castle or around it, this is from the hub. This is where you'll pop out right here. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is where the little girls, or little boys too, I guess, could get dressed up as princes. And they used to do a pirate one for the guys, for the boys. I don't know if they still do it, but that's where you do that. We'll start heading back this way. Great show right here of Mickey's PhilharMagic. So this is all Fantasyland right here. So that's where we're coming from. That right there is Pinocchio's Village House, which is a grab and go restaurant. It has like pizzas and salads and chicken and all that good stuff. And that would be right behind the carousel, which is right here. Let's walk down this way. So now we're back on the right track, staying to the right. So, big popular one with the kids is Peter Pan's Flight. This usually has a pretty good wait. This is only a 40-minute wait. And I'm telling you, that's not bad at all. Usually it's a lot more than that. And then over here is It's a Small World. Five-minute wait. So there's the lightning lane for Small World right next to there. Here's the Rapunzel bathrooms right here. This is more queue for Peter Pan. So those are the bathrooms. We're going to keep on going. And we're coming up on some of my favorite stuff in the park. I love it back here. The first thing we're going to pass is Memento Mori, which is the kind of the exit gift shop for the Haunted Mansion, which is right here. And I love the sign. I swear to God, if I get away with that, I'd steal this. So here's the entrance to Memento Mori. Oh no. So the Haunted Mansion's down. Oh no. Oh no. There's a bunch of scrims up too. So we'll keep an eye on this because I definitely, whenever I come, there's only a couple things that I have to do. One of them is Haunted Mansion. So we'll keep an eye and see if it opens later. So directly across from Memento Mori, the Haunted Mansion, which is right there, is Harbor House, Columbia Harbor House. Has some seafood there. It's like New England style. I mean, they still got like chicken and stuff like that, but it's got some seafood there if you like that. This right here was the riverboat. That's long gone. Over here is just kind of fascia. Like none of this is really anything. Alright, so technically we're in Liberty Square here. There's a little grab and go area right here that has water and chips and snacks. And then this is Liberty Square. And Hall of Presidents is right here. So that's where that is. This tree is like the oldest thing in the park apparently, or something. I don't know, we'll take a look at the sign when we get over there. Ticket office, annual pass holder stuff. The Christmas shop is right there. This is all the Christmas shop. Big, huge Christmas shop. And this is the Liberty Tree. Let's read it. Under the boughs of the original Liberty Tree in Boston in 1765, patriots call themselves the Son of Liberty gathered to protest in position of the Stamp Act in the years that followed. Almost every American town had a Liberty Tree, living symbol of the American freedom and speech, and the symbol of our Liberty Tree is a southern live oak, more than 100 years old. So that's that. And then here we got a replica of the Liberty Bell. Passing Stowe, Philadelphia. You can see the crack right there, or the crack. It's very neat. All right, so again, that's where the riverboat used to be. There's that little Liberty Square Market. Haunted Mansion's down that way. And if we just go past all this Christmas shop and all that, you're gonna see a bunch of walls up right now because the river's gone and they're building the Cars Land. Okay, so I was saying good restaurants, good sit-down restaurants to eat at. And this is my favorite one right here, Liberty Tree Tavern. It's like an all-you-can-enjoy. Like they keep bringing you, like, here you can see right here, turkey, pot roast, pork loin, vegetables, mac and cheese, and the ooey gooey toffee cake, which is crazy good. So, and I actually think it's a pretty good value at 45 bucks in a theme park. So I'm looking forward to the Cars Land. I think they're calling it Piston Peak, if I remember correctly. It'll probably be 2028, maybe, I don't know. Diamond Horseshoe, basically the exact same thing. It's right next to Liberty Tree Tavern. Same thing, just a different venue. It's more like you're in a dance salon or saloon. Wood floors, there's a stage in there. So this is a shortcut right here to get over to Adventureland really easily. But we're gonna go through Frontierland, and it's dead. This is my favorite land in the entire place. So the first thing you got is the Frontier Trading Post, which is the shopping. So the Frontier Trading Post continues all the way down here to the Frontier Mercantile. Little places. That's Big Al's. But there's nothing Big Al there. You know what? Maybe I'm... Oh, hold on just a minute. So there's the Country Bear Musical Jamboree, which was refurbed like a couple years ago. So they changed kind of the songs in the show, and I still enjoy it. I think there's some people that hate it. I still think it's pretty cool. Hat store. You can go in there and get all the hats you want. Some food booths. This Westward Ho, this has got those bacon strips, and also it's got not bacon strips, but it's like a big chunk of bacon. But they got a breakfast sandwich there too. I might grab it real quick. I'm starving. Let's go see. All right, over at Westward Ho, they have that breakfast sandwich, but then they have this thing too, which is a caramel bacon pecan cinnamon roll. And since I'm a giant third grader, of course I saw this and got it. So I got a little Coke to go with it. I'm not a big coffee guy, so I need Coke for caffeine. But I'm gonna give this a try. It looks good. All right, so there's that Westward Ho where I got that cinnamon bacon roll thing. Pecan. Oh, popcorn smells great. So over here is just Pecos Bill's, like taco, like tacos and just chicken and, you know, grab and go kind of stuff. Here it is right here too. So then over here, you can see that Tiana's isn't running yet. I don't know if they're doing that because it's cold. It's really not that cold. But so let's go around here. You see the waterfall on Tiana's there. The old Splash Mountain. So I'm going to go over here and see what you can see. Oh, wow. So you can see all that construction over there. So that was Tom Sawyer's Island right there. And then you can see like the green awnings. That's Haunted Mansion. So all that's just gone. So that's going to be the Cars Land. And then back over here somewhere, or wait, I can't remember where the Villain's Land is going to be. I think the Villain's Land is going to be over this way. don't remember. But in front of us, that's a Big Thunder Mountain, and that's under refurbishment until summer. I think the last I heard was like summer. Wow, that's just crazy though. That's gone. Pretty nuts. So that should open pretty soon, and then you can see all the cast members out here. You can't go down there. That's Tiana's. Then there's like a little Tiana shop, Bayou, or right here is I forget the name of it. Let's take a look. Critter Co-op. Inside there is a little like the store for Tiana's stuff. So let's head back across the bridge and head up towards Adventureland. So they're running it. I think it's going to probably open here pretty soon. You see the little frogs right there. Alright, so that's Tiana's. We'll go back down here. There's Westwood Ho down there. Pecos Bill. We're going to head back down this way. And this is the walkway to go up to Adventureland. So on the right here, this is the outpost that has like beignets and it's Golden Oak Outpost. Like a chicken sandwich with tots, banana caramel beignets. Ooh. This is all still part of Pecos Bills. Right there. There's some seating right here. Please don't feed the critters. And Adventureland. Pirates Adventure. This is a little thing where it's actually like an interactive map that you can go around and do little adventure looking for treasures and stuff. It's fun. Let's head into Adventureland. So here's a little store. That's the exit to Pirates of the Caribbean. And then here's Pirates of the Caribbean. Over here is Tortuga Tavern, which I believe now, if I remember right, is just a, I think it's all shut down. Yeah. So this is all shut down now. 5-minute standby for Pirates of the Caribbean. Yep. Great ride. All timer. It was literally a 5-minute walk on. Now it says 15. So over here is a little stage that Jack, Captain Jack used to do meet and greets there. I don't know if he does anymore. And we're going to continue down this way. Alright, so past all the stroller parking, you got a little popcorn booth. Jungle Cruise is directly down these stairs. Right here. Let's do a quick circle around over here though. Sorry. Enchanted Tiki Room. It's a little bird show. Singing animatronic birds. It's the very first animatronics that Disney ever did. And I think they might have been ever. It's a cute show. And then right here, below all refreshments, you can get your Dole Whips, Dole Whip floats, things like that. Right there. Usually that line's packed. So there's a little shortcut to go back down to Frontierland. This right here. Face painting. It's a big line for face painting. And right here, you got the flying carpets of Aladdin. You gotta watch these camels because they spit at you. I don't see any water on the ground though, so they might have them off today. So And then Jungle Cruise is right down that way. Right there. Over here is the exit to the Swiss Family Treehouse. Oh goodness. Island Supply sunglasses to the left. Right there. Some more restrooms, and also that's another shortcut down to more towards Liberty Square. And right in front of us here is going to be Skipper Canteen to the left, which is a sit-down restaurant. Here's the entrance to Swiss Family Treehouse. Right here. Skipper Canteen, reservations recommended. Sit-down restaurant. And then there's the treehouse there. So you got a little place you can buy some expedition hats, some water. Then we're across the bridge here, back to the hub. And right before you get to the bridge, when you're coming from the hub, is where the infamous pizza and cheeseburger rolls, spring rolls are. This cart right here. That takes you back over to Liberty Square. There's the hub. We're going to go this way to the right. This is Crystal Palace. This is a character dining sit-down meal. Winnie Pooh and Friends. Tigger's in there. I don't know if there's Mickey in. I think Mickey's. I don't remember now. I think we did that with my kids when they were really young. But I mean, obviously that could have changed. That was 20 years ago. So, who knows? All right. So now here's Casey Corner. Casey's Corner has hot dogs, corn dogs, corn dog bites. Inside there, very popular. Foot-long hot dogs, stuff like that. The guy that does the piano is usually right here. And we're going to come back onto the hub, and straight ahead is where we went the Tomorrowland Terrace. Right over there that we took the shortcut over to Tomorrowland. So we're back on the top part of Main Street where the castle is. There's Casey's Corner. And then right here, this is pretty easy because the rest of the way down from Casey's Corner down is all the Emporium, which is the big store, and it's completely starts way up here and goes all the way down. You can walk through it all the way down. So let's go back outside. I'll tell you where it ends. So we're going to keep on going. There's Starbucks again. Big line now for Starbucks. It's getting busy. A lot of people coming in. So this is all still Emporium. Shopping. Emporium Gallery. Still Emporium. So there's the confectionery right there where we walked in. Still Emporium. And still Emporium. Again, you can walk the whole way inside to kind of beat the heat and avoid some crowds a little bit. And this is where you come out. This is the end of the Emporium. Alright. So then right over here is a barbershop where you can actually get your hair cut. It's kind of cool. And then the car barn, where they keep some of the Main Street trolley and things like that there. This right here, right past the Emporium, is the firehouse that has like a bunch of badges from fire departments all over the U.S. Right in there. You got some restrooms right here that are always busy because you're either on your way in or on your way out. Panchito. So City Hall is right here. City Hall is like guest relations and information. There's a train. Then right here is where they do like lost and found, Chamber of Commerce, where you go in there and you fill out a thing. If they find it, like if you lose something on a ride, they'll try to find it, and if they find it, they'll let you know. Then right here on the way out is the train, like I was saying before, over at Storybook Circus. This is the only other stop for the train right now because of all the construction. And that's it. That's a full walk around. I hope it was helpful. Hope you liked it. See you later.